The luxury cruise ship SS Starlight drifts through the Sirius sector. What was meant to be a high-stakes vacation for the elite has turned into a claustrophobic nightmare. The cast of characters, role, personnel. The leaders, Arkin, Alexei, Megan, Freya. Security/tactical, Prado, Ortega, Keisha, Ahmed. Medical and science, Padua, Mazarin, Maditon, Sophia Isabel. Engineering and tech, RB, Gano, Garon, Rian. The wildcards, Itapani, Rasamai, Alicia, Luna Lexi. The deckhands, Kawakural, Ignacio, Alvior, Yagin. The VIPs, Go, Missy, Sophia Daikon, Drago. The elders, Baldos, Basal. Panel 1, the Grand Ballroom. The lights flicker. Arkin stands on a velvet-draped stage, looking at a map of the ship. Alexei stands beside him, crossing her arms. Arkin, listen up. The stabilizers are down. We need Gano and Garon in the engine room immediately. Alexei. And keep your eyes open. Padua found a vent grate tampered with in medbay. Panel 2, navigation deck. Prado and Ortega are watching the monitors. Keisha is nervously checking her tablet. Suddenly, a red alarm blinks on the screen. Prado. Comms are dead. Someone cut the wires. Ortega. Where's Ahmed? He was supposed to be guarding the hallway. Panel 3, the kitchens. Kawakural and Ignacio are prepping a meal when the lights go completely black. A sharp shink sound echoes. Ignacio. Is that you, Alvior? Stop messing around. Voice in the dark. It's not Alvior. Panel 4, the Discovery, the cafeteria. The lights kick back on. Missy screams. Drago and Go are standing over a slumped figure near the trash chute. It's Yagin. He's been reported. Sophia Daikon. I saw Rasamai coming out of the vents. Rasamai. Lies. I was with Luna Lexi in the lounge. Panel 5, the emergency meeting. The surviving crew gathers around the central table. Baldos and Basal look exhausted. RB and Rian are arguing over sensor data. Maditon. I saw Itapani following Mazarin. They didn't come out of the hallway together. Sophia Isabel. Wait, where are Alicia and Garon? Gano. They went to fix the O2, but the door's locked behind them. Panel 6, the accusation. Megan points a finger at Freya. Megan. You were too quiet during the last blackout, Freya. And your suit has blue paint on it, the same color as the wires in electrical. Freya. I was fixing the lights. Ask Keisha. Keisha. I never saw you. Panel 7, the airlock. The crew watches through the glass as the airlock cycles. A figure is ejected into the starry void. Text box. Freya was not the imposter. Arkin, whispering, God help us. There are 2 left. Panel 8, the cliffhanger. In the shadows of the upper deck, Drago smiles at Sophia Isabel. His visor reflects a serrated blade. Drago. Ready to finish this, partner? Sophia Isabel. Let's make sure Arkin goes next. Among Us, The Celestial Cruise, Part 2. The luxury stateroom lights flicker to a cold, emergency red. The SS Starlight is no longer a vacation vessel. It's a floating hunting ground. Scene 1, the reactor room. Arkin and Alexei are frantically swiping cards at the console. The alarm is deafening. Arkin, sweating. If we don't stabilize the manifold in 10 seconds, this cruise ends in a supernova. Alexei, I'm trying. Megan and Freya were supposed to be watching the hallway. Behind them, in the shadows of the cooling pipes, a vent slowly creaks open. Prado and Ortega walk in, but their eyes aren't on the controls. They're looking at each other with suspicion. Scene 2, the Grand Ballroom. A scream echoes across the dance floor. Keisha is standing over a pile of colorful spacesuits. Ahmed and Padua rush over, followed by Mazarin and Maditon. Keisha. It's Sophia Isabel. She was just finishing her inspect sample task. Mazarin. I saw RB and Gano running toward navigation right before the lights went out. Garon. Pushing through the crowd. Don't pin this on them. I was with Rian and Itapani in the kitchen. We saw a shadow. It looked like Rasamai. Scene 3. The observation deck. Alicia and Luna Lexi are staring out at the stars, oblivious to the chaos until the door slams shut. Kawakural and Ignacio are trapped outside, banging on the glass. Alicia. The doors are sabotaged. We're locked in. Luna Lexi. Look. In the reflection, behind them stands Alvior, holding a sharpened piece of scrap metal. But wait, Yagin drops from the ceiling vent behind Alvior. It's a standoff. Scene 4, the emergency meeting. Go slams the big red button in the center of the cafeteria. The remaining crew gathers, breathless. Crew member, alibi/accusation. Missy, I was with Sophia Daikon in medbay. She's scanned, she's safe. Drago, I saw Baldos and Basil whispering near the trash chute. Suspicious. Baldos, we were just doing the leaf task. Tell them, Basil. Basil, silent, sweating profusely. Arkin, wait, where is Gano? And where is RB? Padua. They never made it to the meeting. The cliffhanger. The floor begins to shake. A voice booms over the intercom. It's not the captain. You're all looking for one imposter, but you haven't realized there are 3. Arkin looks at Alexei. Alexei looks at the floor. A sinister grin creeps across her face. To be continued. Among U.S. Cosmic Cruise. Part 3. The Engine Room Enigma. Panel 1. Setting. The lower decks. Red emergency lights pulse against the metallic walls. Visual. Arikin and Alexei are standing by a flickering monitor. Arikin looks stressed, his hands hovering over a keypad. Arikin. The stabilizer is down to 12%. If we don't fix the fuel flow, this ship becomes a floating tomb. Alexei, keep your eyes up, Arikin. I saw Maditon and Sophia Isabel heading toward navigation. They looked too quiet. Panel 2. Setting. The medbay. Visual. Magun is scanning Freya. Prado stands guard at the door, holding a wrench tightly. Magun. The vitals are clear, Freya. You aren't the one, but someone vented from here while we were in comms. Freya. It was Ortega. I'd bet my visor on it. He was fixing the samples, but the vials are empty now. Panel 3. Setting. The grand dining hall. Visual. A massive group. Keisha, Ahmed, Padua, and Maserin are arguing around a long table. RB and Gano are whispering in the corner, looking suspicious. Keisha, I'm telling you, I saw Garen in the vents. Ahmed, liar. Garen was with me and Rian in shields the whole time. Right, Rian? Rian, sweating. I think so. It was dark. Panel 4. Setting. The observation deck. Visual. ITEPANI and RASAMAY are looking out at the stars. Behind them, a shadow looms. It's Alicia, but her suit is stained with something dark. ITEPANI. The stars look different when you're dying, don't they? Rasame. Don't talk like that. Luna Lexi said the backup generators are. Alicia moves closer, her hand morphing into a sharp alien point. Panel 5. Setting. The hallway near security. Visual, Kawikuril, and IGNASHO are running. They collide with ALVIYOR and Yagin. Kawikuril. Run! Go and Missy found a body in electrical. Yagin. Whose body? Ignacio. It's Sophia Daikon. She was silenced mid-task. Panel 6. The reactor room. Visual, Drago, Baldos, and Basil are trapped. The doors have hissed shut. A low growl vibrates through the floorboards. Drago. The doors are locked from the outside. Who has the keycard? Baldos. I thought you had it. Basil. Pointing at the vent. It doesn't matter who has the card, look. To be continued. Among Us, Galactic Cruise, Part 4, The Engine Room Enigma. The neon lights of the SS Celestial flicker as the ship jolts. The luxury cruise is turning into a graveyard, and the High Rollers Lounge is now a room of suspicion. Scene 1, The Reactor Core. Panel 1. The air is thick with red light. Arkin and Alexei are hunched over the reactor manifold. Arkin looks stressed, sweat dripping down his visor. Arkin. If we don't stabilize the output, this whole ship becomes a supernova. Where is Padua with the coolant? Panel 2. Padua slides into the frame, but he's empty-handed. Behind him, Mazarin and Maditon look pale. Padua. Coolant's gone. Someone emptied the valves in storage. Mazarin. It wasn't a malfunction. It was a heist. Scene 2. The Grand Ballroom. Panel 3. A large group has gathered near the golden statues. Freya is trying to keep the peace, while Prado and Ortega are in a heated face-off. Prado. I saw Keisha vent. Don't tell me I'm seeing things. Keisha. I was in medbay with Ahmed. Ask him. Ahmed. Looking nervous. I stepped out for a second to find Sophia Isabel. I can't back her up. Panel 4. RB and Gano stand near the buffet, watching the chaos. Garon and Rian are whispering in the corner, eyeing the vents. Gano. The more they scream, the less they work. We're sitting ducks. Scene 3. The observation deck. Panel 5. Itapani and Rasamai are staring out at the stars. Alicia and Lunalexi are checking the security cameras on a handheld tablet. Lunalexi. Wait, look at the hallway to the bridge. Is that Coicural? Alicia. He's with Ignacio and Alvior. But look at the floor behind them. Panel 6. The camera feed shows a faint trail of blue liquid. Itapani. That's the missing coolant. They're sabotage tracking it. Scene 4. The lower decks. Panel 7. Yagin, Go, and Missy are trapped in the laundry room. The doors have been electronically locked. Sophia Daikon is banging on the glass from the outside. Missy. Sophia. Get Drago. He has the master key. Sophia Daikon. I can't find him. Baldos and Basil were supposed to be on guard, but they've disappeared. Panel 8. Close-up. A shadow looms over Sophia Daikon. It's not Drago. A sharp metallic tongue flickers in the reflection of the glass. The body count so far. Status. Crewmates. Active. Arkin. Alexi. Megun. Freya. Prado. Ortega. Keisha. Ahmed. Padua. Mazarin. Maditan. RB. Gano. Garon. Rian. Itapani. Rasamai. Alicia. Lunalexi. Coicural. Ignacio. Alvior. Yagin. Go. Missy. Sophia Daikon. Missing / unknown. Sophia Isabel. Drago. Baldos. Bazal. Final panel. The lights go out completely. In the darkness, the only thing visible are 2 glowing red visors. Text overlay. To be continued. Among U.S., the Celestial Cruise. Part 5. The Reactor Meltdown. The luxury cruise liner, the SS Andromeda, is screaming. Red lights pulse through the golden hallways of the VIP deck. What started as a vacation has turned into a desperate hunt for the hidden saboteurs. Scene 1. The Panic in Reactor. Characters. Padua, Mazarin, Ahmed, and Ortega. The air is thick with ozone. Ahmed is frantically swiping his ID card at the stabilization console. Ortega is sweating, holding the heavy blast door open. Ahmed. The cooling rods aren't locking. Someone jammed the manual override. Mazarin. Eyes narrowing. I saw Padua lingering near the vents 10 minutes ago. Why aren't you helping, Padua? Padua. I'm trying to reroute the power. If I stop, the shields drop and we're all stardust. Scene 2. The hallway standoff. Characters. Arkin, Alexi, Freya, and Megan. In the corridor between the theater and the buffet, a grim discovery is made. Arkin finds a discarded oxygen tank and a trail of blue paint. Arkin. It's starting again. Alexi, stay behind me. Megan. Sprinting into view. Wait! Don't go into navigation. I just saw Freya coming out of there, and she wasn't doing tasks. Freya. I was checking the star map. We're off course. Someone is steering us into a black hole. Scene 3. The Medbay Mystery. Characters. Keisha, Sophia Isabel, Maditan, and RB. Keisha is monitoring the scanners. Sophia Isabel is stepping onto the pad, but the machine chirps an error code. RB. That's impossible. The scanner doesn't glitch unless... Maditan. Unless the person on it isn't human. Move over, Sophia. Let Keisha check your vitals manually. Sophia Isabel. Voice trembling. I don't feel so good. Scene 4. The Engine Room Brawl. Characters. Prado, Gano, Garon, and Rian. The heavy hitters are trying to keep the ship moving. Prado is hauling a massive fuel canister, while Garon and Gano argue over a severed wire. Garon. You cut the green wire. I saw the spark. Gano. It was already cut. I'm trying to splice it. Rian. Quiet. Did you hear that? In the vents? Sound effect. Vent clatter. Scene 5. The Observation Deck. Characters. Itapani, Rasamai, Alicia, and Lunalexi. The stars are stretching. The ship is accelerating. Lunalexi looks out the panoramic window, her face pale. Lunalexi. We're not going to the colony. We're being hijacked. Alicia. Where are the guards? Where are Ignacio and Alvior? Rasamai. They went to the security room with Coicural. Nobody has come out in 20 minutes. Scene 6. The Security Feed. Characters. Yagin, Go, Missy, and Sophia Daikon. Inside the cramped security hub, Yagin stares at the monitors. On screen 4, he sees a shadow. Yagin. Look! In the electrical room. Is that Drago? Missy. No, that's Baldos. But look who's behind him. Go, it's Basil. And he's holding a plasma cutter. Sophia Daikon, reaching for the emergency button. We have to call a meeting. Now. Cliffhanger. The emergency siren blares. The screen cuts to black as a gloved hand reaches for the security room's light switch. To be continued in Part 6.